Good morning. Would you please rise for the national anthem? And after the national anthem, if you'll remain, for the Pledge of Allegiance, and if after the Pledge of Allegiance, you'll remain standing for our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Again, if you'll please remain standing for the national anthem, which will be sung by Mr. Paul Cameron.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave, the brave.
I'd like to now welcome Ms. Tamarian McCrary, our Assistant Superintendent for High Schools, to make some opening remarks.
Good morning. On behalf of the entire Henrytown County Schools family, I am proud to welcome you to the winter graduation ceremony. We are here celebrating you, our distinguished graduates, on achieving an important life milestone, earning your high school diploma. Let's give our graduates a hand and applaud yourselves. As you reflect on the many successes and opportunities during this journey, I surely hope you take a moment to pat yourself on the back and say, I did that. Good. I admire your commitment and resilience, and we are honored to celebrate you. As you reflect on this moment, recall the support, encouragement, tough love from families, teachers, school, the staff, and friends that supported you in achieving your goals. It never hurts to say thank you. As you continue your journey to college or technical school, the military or workforce, remember the lessons learned along the way. Some things you may have knocked out of the park, and some others you may have learned the hard way, like me. One of my favorite quotes by Benjamin Elijah Mays helps me to persevere as I navigate life. It is not your environment, it is you, the quality of your mind, the integrity of your soul, and the determination of your will that will decide your future and shape your life. We are proud of the determination exhibited in earning your high school diploma, and we surely look forward to hearing all about your future success. Congratulations to you. At this time, I would like to take a moment to introduce or to recognize our illustrious superintendent, Dr. Mary Elizabeth Davis, as well as acknowledge our visionary board members. From District 1, Dr. Pam Nutt. From District 2, Mr. Mackenzie McDaniel. District 3, Mrs. Holly Cobb. District 4, Mrs. Sophie Pope. District 5, Mrs. Annette Edwards. I'd also like to acknowledge the wonderful Focus principals who helped you along the way. From Eagles Landing, we have Dr. Keisha Jones. McDonough High School, Mr. Antonio Maddox. From Ola, we have Mr. David Shedd. We can applaud the principals, that's okay, cheer your principals on. Good. From Stockbridge, Mr. Eric Watson. Do we have Stockbridge represented? All right. And from Woodland High School, Dr. Shannon Ellis. I'd also like to recognize any executive cabinet members here with us today. Thank you, and we look forward to celebrating you.
As we know, this year's winter graduation is different in so many ways, and one way that it's different from our past celebrations has been to solicit students to submit speeches to address the group. So this year, we did put that opportunity out, and a student from McDonough High School was selected to give some brief remarks today, Miss Sierra Grayson Allen. So Miss Sierra Grayson Allen, if you can make your way to the stage. And Ms. Grayson Allen will be speaking to represent all of our graduates today. So thank you again, Ms. Grayson Allen, for your willingness to do that. I'll give us a minute to take care of the podium.
Good morning, administrators, teachers, parents, family, and fellow class of Henry County 2020 winter graduates. My name is Sierra Grayson Allen, and it is my privilege to speak to you today representing this group of graduates. After 4 years of determination, perseverance, hard work, stress, and exhausting self-discovery, we did it. For some of us, this graduation is a semester earlier than our peers, and for some of us, it's a semester after our peers. The most important thing is we did it. 2020 tested you. Don't let it define you. We are so fortunate to be able to gather together under one roof and celebrate this amazing accomplishment. Let us give all of our graduates a round of applause. As I reflect on the last 4 years, there are amazing times that I will never forget. Being a part of the National Junior Honor Society, playing soccer, and attending the Future Medical Leaders of America conference at Harvard. But these 4 years have also been life-changing. I remember that day like it was yesterday. 1,215 days ago, I lost my father. The car ride home that day was different. I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know what. My mother tried to hide her face as we drove home, but I could see it in her eyes. These were eyes I had seen just 90 days before. You see, my sister lost her father in May. Grief and sadness can bring you to your knees. Trust me, I know. There are times in life when you may feel like giving up, letting go. You may feel invisible, question your existence, or not feel worthy. Today, I want you to know, I see you. You are worthy. And one mistake does not define you. What defines you is the ability to get up and continue to try again. What defines you is the ability to ask for help. What defines you is waking up every day fighting for what is important to you. I stand here today in front of you strong and determined, a fighter, just like you. We are a class of strong, motivated, and talented individuals. We are the winter class of 2020. Remember, without a test, there can be no testimony. I would say it again, there could be no testimony without a test. We graduate with the weight of the world on our shoulders now more than ever. Our earth, our country, and our community need us. So this morning, you are poised to start a new chapter of your life story, armed with the skills and knowledge you've attained. I can tell you, you are eager to tackle the next phase, whether it may be for some, college or technical school will be the next step. Some are headed straight to the workforce. Some have chosen military service. No matter what the next step is for you, remember, every journey begins with a single step. I would like to thank all the Henry County administrators, my principal, Mr. Mattox, for seeing my potential and providing me with this opportunity. My mother for continuously making a way out of no way, and all my family and friends. Thank you.
Can we give her one more round of applause for those remarks? At this time, it's my pleasure to invite Ms. Valerie Susmith, our Chief Officer for Human Resources, to give some keynote remarks. Thank you.
Well, this is the cleanest I've felt in a long time. All this cleaning around, I feel very well sanitized up here. So, good morning, everybody. Can you believe why you are sitting here? Can you believe that you are finally graduating from high school? It's an amazing day, and I thank you very much for allowing me to share in your high school graduation along with your friends and your families. So one more time, because we can never clap enough, if you are here honoring a graduate today, let's go ahead and give our graduates one more round of applause. And let's put a little twist on things. If you're a graduate, let's now give those who have supported us the round of applause for all they have done to see you through to this celebration. I think we had somebody looking for a standing ovation, and I don't blame you. That's what it feels like sometime. So when I graduated from high school during the dark ages, a long time ago, I actually broke my ankle walking into the graduation's commencement ceremony. My left foot slipped right off of that brand new high-heeled espadrille, and yes, fashion trends do come around every 40 years or so, and crack, there it went. So I had to keep walking into the commencement ceremony, and I actually had to give a speech, so that was an interesting time. It was in that unexpected moment that a bad thing happened. It would have been so much less risky for me to have worn tennis shoes or flats to my high school graduation, but what would have been the fun in that when I really wanted to wear heels with that really groovy wraparound skirt and red bodysuit? Some of you who are my age know what I'm talking about. From that experience, I learned that bad things can and will happen when you least expect them. However, I also learned that when you take responsibility for mistakes, you can make sure they don't happen again. Learn from your mistakes, but also be willing to take risks. So while tennis shoes may have been a safer choice, they were likely not appropriate for the occasion. Likewise, you don't always want to be teetering on high heels 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and taking too many risks. It's just too painful. It's just too exhausting to do that for so long, because some of you may know, like I do, being on heels all day is just excruciating over time. But similarly, you don't want to be wearing flip-flops when your moment comes to finally chase a dream. The lesson here, outfit yourself with the right tools to do the job at hand, and make sure you possess a variety of resources to meet any challenge. And what about shoes and socks? Put your socks on first, then your shoes, and all is right with the world. Put your shoes on first, then your socks, and you've got a problem. But then you have hats and coats. Put your hat on first, and then put on your coat, or vice versa, and it really doesn't make a big difference to the outcome. While the order in which you take steps can be important, taking the appropriate steps is critical. Consider and prioritize which shoes will get you where you want to go. I can't and I won't pretend to have walked in your shoes, worn your socks, nor can I even begin to imagine what fun times, what challenges, what joys, and what heartaches you have faced in your past and will continue to face once you walk across this stage and out of the Performing Arts Center today. However, when you leave here, where are your shoes taking you? No longer down the 800 hall, no longer to the cafeteria, unless, of course, you come back and teach for us one day. No longer to the football field, the chess club meetings, or to your car in the school parking lot. And while you may be sad about that or super excited that you're finally done with those experiences, the next steps you take now are the most important ones. You can't erase your footprints of the past, but you sure can make tracks toward a future that is bright, exciting, fulfilling, in service to others, and relevant. Step out into the future with confidence. Be assured that all of us wish you the very best in these next steps of your lives. Learn from your mistakes, but be willing to take risks. Make sure you have the tools to do the job at hand. Prioritize the most important steps. Remember, one foot in front of the other, socks before shoes, maybe even baby steps before big strides. This is how you will get where it is that you want to go. Congratulations, graduates. We are so thrilled for you today. And now it is time for you to have your moment in the sun or in the spotlight. So if our graduates will please stand and head to the back of the stage.
Coordinator for our advisement and counseling services to come, and we'll begin shortly to present diplomas.
Eagles Landing High School, Dr. Keisha Jones, Principal. Treasure Edmond. Janaya Jenkins. Javante Stewart. Blessing Tinson. Alicia White. Congratulations, Eagles Landing High School graduates. McDonough High School, Principal Antonio Mattox. Joseph Castro. Patience Charlton. Sierra Grayson Allen. Myzaria Griffin. Yeseli Jimenez. Nautica Lanier. Layla Stiles. Congratulations, McDonough High School graduates. Ola High School, Principal David Shedd. Zoe Brennan. Ryan Brown. Anna Madison Brown. Ethan Harper. Asia Henderson. Kobe Masters. Congratulations, Ola High School. Stockbridge High School, Principal Eric Watson. James Coker. Ziana Craig. Mabenti Diubate. Matthew Garcia. Carly Hendricks. Candace Hill. Anaya Kelly. Sanaya Manilis. Tajane Thompson. Alicia Tilley. Congratulations, Stockbridge High School. Woodland High School, Principal Dr. Shannon Ellis. Kevin Ragabeer. Congratulations, Woodland High School.
Be just a few minutes as our graduates are taking a quick photo off stage with their principal, and then they'll be coming back in just shortly, and we'll conclude our ceremony with closing remarks and conferment of diplomas. Thank you. Welcome back, graduates, and thank you everybody for your patience as we did that quick photo opportunity off the side of the stage. At this time, I would like to welcome our superintendent, Dr. Mary Elizabeth Davis, to provide some closing remarks and also to confer diplomas to our graduates.
Could I ask our graduates to please stand? This is the big moment. Mom and Dad, this is when it is really real. Under the authority vested in me by the Henry County Board of Education, having found that these students have met the attendance requirements, the Carnegie unit requirements, and state assessment requirements for receiving a high school diploma as prescribed by the State of Georgia Board of Education, I hereby grant these students high school diplomas and declare them graduates of Henry County Schools. Now, graduates, stay standing, because as a tradition and a symbolic gesture of your completion of high school, graduates, you may now turn your tassels. To our guests, our friends, and families, one more giant round of applause for these official graduates. As we close out our ceremony today, I really want you to walk out of here knowing one thing. We love you, we believe in you, and we are expecting great things from you. Go and do good and make an impact in this world. That concludes our ceremony for today. Congratulations.
Graduates,